I want to show you a version of Satin Doll. Now, Satin Doll is by Duke Ellington. It's out of the real book. It's played all the time in casuals. But this particular version, we're going to use a walking bass line with the chord accompaniment. Now, you might not play this if you have a bass player, but this is fun to play if you're doing it with two guitars. So let's get into it. Before we start in the lesson, download the PDF file and print it out so you can follow along. Although it's not necessary, it's very helpful. We're going to first start with the intro of the tune, which is taken from measure 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, and repeated 2 times. It looks like this. In the real book chart, measure 5 starts with an A minor to D7. We're going to just play it all as a D13. So I'm going to play my bass note down here on a D. Now the thumb's going to come up here, and I'm going to grab these 4 tones up there. Now the thumb comes up now for the next chord, which is E flat 13, and that looks like this. This is barring across, catching these 2 notes. The little finger coming up here. And now that's going to be sliding back down to some sort of D, where it's going to slide right down to a D9. But this finger is going to come up to the first string. And when I do that, these 3 fingers, the thumb, index, and middle, are catching the 5th, 5, 4, and 3 strings. But this finger, the ring finger, is going to have to come up to the high string right there, to the high E. So I get this sound. Okay? Next we come down to the A flat minor 9. I'm going to pluck my bass note. And then a D9, little finger up to catch that 13th. And then down to C6-9. Now here's where my walking bass line starts coming in. I'm hitting the C6-9, the top 3 notes on the and of 4. So I've got 1, then I've got 2 C notes there as a bass note, D minor 9 played together, E flat minor 9, then E minor 9, catching the, and that's going to take me back over to the D13. So it looks like this. Note that on the real book chart, it shows C for 1 measure, then E minor 7 flat 5, A7. And we're just doing this walk up to the E minor 9. We're not playing it as minor 7 flat 5. I like the sound of it better. Then to the E flat 9. That's going to bring us back to the D13.